What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. I hit the start recording button on my OBS, and I also accidentally hit the start streaming button on my OBS, so I just had like a 12-second live stream, the shortest live stream of all time, potentially. There were 10 people popped in for that. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually started sweating, dude. Holy fuck, I was I was like so mortified. Even though it's like I didn't say anything wrong or anything, it just this is my private YouTube video. The fucking Twitch chat can't be here for this. But that moment aside, let's get started on another video. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna take these two. I like taking these two together. They're like two stun skulls that are very powerful, but maybe we'll get something going with that. Who knows? All I know is hopefully today's run is good and I don't ever hit the start streaming button again accidentally, because that sucks. It's embarrassing. But I don't, the videos or my runs, I guess I should say the videos, because I've actually won most of my YouTube videos, but like on Twitch I've had a lot of really shitty runs, so I'm hoping that trend doesn't bleed into today, because I want to get a win. And I guess, you know what? No, I can't say I've been winning most of my YouTube videos, because we lost the heritage video. Although I don't necessarily think that was entirely my fault. The effect glitched out and wasn't working, so I mean, obviously it's still skill issue to an extent, because I was taking a lot of damage unnecessarily. I definitely need to work on my Alexander, I think at this stage of the Dark Mirror, or I mean the Myths and Legends update or whatever, I think I'm worse at Alexander than I am at Dark Skull. Or at least proportionally so. Like, but even then, I most of the time escape the Dark Skull fight with like my my reassembly intact. I might lose my last resistance sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not doing so great at the Alexander fight in the moments where it matters the most. Especially, I did not mean to do that. Especially the portion of the fight where he gets rid of his hands and it's just his chest. I think that's where I usually start fucking up the most. Part of it might be because of my my desire to rush out of the phase, because I find it to be a very scary portion of the fight, and I don't like being in it for very long. It could be hurting me at the same time as whenever it benefits me. It obviously benefits me well, because I can kill him very quickly and get out of that portion of the fight. But if the run is not super powerful, I usually throw myself like full force into it, and it ends up hurting me rather than helping me. So I don't know. I should probably consider that and try and figure out what I'm doing wrong and stop doing that, because I've had too many close calls and too many losses in that portion of the fight that to the point where I have to recognize that it's an issue. Anyways, Hero's Holy Sword's a pretty decent pickup. It's not very good on tackle dashing power skulls, but it's also not terrible. I think I'm going to keep going. That's reliability generator if I do want to do stun. I'm not dedicated to stun yet though, so let's keep going. I'd like a nice unique here if I could, or we'll go to the legendary. That's fine too, especially if it's a good legendary like that one. A nice pickup to get us started here. See if we can get some masterpiece shit going. Rough, but that's money, so I guess it doesn't matter. Can I refresh here? 250. I could sell this, so yeah. Take the bone shards, or I'll take the genie himself. It's genie tackle, which is my favorite genie skill. Either way, let's grab him. I think if I were to take him, I would get rid of the Minotaur. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's get rid of the Minotaur. Let's take these two. Big genie enjoyer, as you guys know. He's just like a very safe skull to play. Whenever I'm playing this guy, I just feel safe. He also is a good basic attacker, so like he's gonna get value out of the out of the Masterpiece Legendary we got, because he uses his skills a lot and also uses his basics a lot. So there's just an inherent nice guarantee of value there that I think is worth building around potentially. Come here. Just give up, lady. Give up. You lose. I win. It's that simple. Give me your legendary. Okay, or don't. I would definitely take the legendary here and try and build a mixed damage run, because that would be freaking sweet. Am I... You know, I'm going to upgrade the monkey here. You know what? I'm gonna commit to the monkey, because I'm feeling a monkey run. And, I don't know, getting Unique Monkey in Act 1, Part 2 is pretty freaking cool. So, also, we got the best skills on Monkey, at least in my opinion. So, definitely, oh, okay, thanks for showing me. Oh, okay, oh my god, please. Oh my god, please, man. Oh my god, we get it. Why do they think they need to show us that? You're gonna go through the parkour course and figure it out. It's pretty straightforward. Like, this is pretty freaking simple. See? Like, where is there a path to deviate from where I would need a guide, you know? You just walk through it and you're finished. How dare Southpaw give us a quality of life accessibility thing? I'm just bitter because it was a long cutscene. It's actually probably a good thing that it's there. But still, I'm bitter about it because that took up precious time of mine, and my time is extremely valuable. Oh no, not you. You gotta go. You know, I've learned my lesson, many a lesson, of letting that enemy, not that one specifically, but just those enemies in general. Let them live too long and they will ruin your day, so. Deal with them ASAP. It ain't worth it. Alright, let's get some Masterpiece going potentially in the shop. Also, that's a unique on that pedestal. So I'd like a flask as well. Brawl Duel, not bad actually. Pretty freaking good. I'm supposed to be looking for Masterpiece though. And also, I'd like a flask, yeah. A flask. A rare. Alright. That's an approaching death. What the... We take it. I don't think I'm building around poison. It's not out of the question, but it's not what I'm trying to do. But getting the approaching death there is a really nice pickup because we can sell it for money at the minimum. So like 2 legendaries back to back, you don't see that often. And also it does open up the pathway for a poison run, and poison runs are good. I like doing them. They're very powerful. I always like showing people who have this. I don't know. I haven't heard it said in a while, so I think maybe people don't think this anymore. But back in the day, poison had a bit of a reputation for not being good, and it was always undeserved. But I think I'd like to think I played my part in changing people's thoughts on it at least a little bit, because like it was something like there's a reason whenever I talk about poison, I talk about the people saying it used to be bad, because that's definitely a thing that people used to say about it. And people used to say that bleed is good. I think people still say that though. Sadly, there's still people out there who don't realize that it's a terrible status and detail. Like I always say, it's like what I say to Champion enjoyers. Like, if you love Champion, you gotta be honest about it. Like, lying to yourself and Southpaw, the more important thing, is not gonna help Champion be good, you know? The only way we get good Champion is if we are honest about him. And then the devs will see, and hopefully one day fix him. But I honestly doubt that will happen, because he got some changes like a couple patches ago, and it wasn't what he needs, and he's still bad, so. Though I've also been saying it lately, potentially not the worst Skull in the game. I think he's graduated. I think after intense, what's the word I'm looking for? Testing. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word testing, but intense and rigorous testing, I've come to the conclusion that I think that that Soldier is the worst Skull in the game, or Officer, excuse me. Very unfortunate, but it just seems to be the case. from my experience with them. It's not something I say with happiness in my heart. My heart is full of grief. I'm probably the most grieving man alive on the planet. Clearly, you can tell from my speech. But yeah, I tried. I really did. But he sucks. He sucks. He's terrible. Oh no, it's not a Yiggyel. Okay, we're making good pace here. I thought we were going into the Yiggyel there, and I was thinking I might be a little behind in the damage. But no, we're good. In fact, I'd say we're maybe a itty bit behind, but it's not so bad, you know? I think the poison is contributing a lot to our damage right now, and it's only poison 1, but it's just approaching death is so OP. You gotta love approaching death. All right, give me a masterpiece, please. Oh, well, I said please, and I didn't get rewarded for it, so now I'm just gonna be an asshole for the rest of the video. I'm gonna say exclusively negative things. Give me a masterpiece now. I'm taking Sphinx, actually. Why am I taking Sphinx? For one, it's a temporary quint. But also, if I find one of the... Oh, I'm also taking Blast Body. If I find one of those minigame rooms, it's going to be very helpful. And also, if I can take it in Act 3, we might find the minigame room, the one that's really bad, and it'll be free, and we can actually do it without being afraid of the run dying or losing, like, reassembly or anything, so... It's very nice. I like the safety of Sphinx. Terrible quint though, just god awful. But it will protect us from environmental damage, and that's very rarely useful, but in this scenario that I've planned out that hasn't happened, it's the best possible thing. And occasionally I can plop it down and it'll do something. It's doing good shit here. If you roll the exact same DPS Sphinx one and they're like back to back with each other, I guess then it does something. The damage isn't horrible. Also, I need to remember I don't have to run away from the spikes. I can just stand there and let them pop up. Already got to the not the Joan door. Pfft, I wish. Oh, there! Look, there's a officer. But we already, yeah, officer. Right? I think so. I said it earlier and corrected myself, and I've already forgotten. Why am I get so confused when I'm thinking of that? I guess we're not getting anything here. I'll take the flask. Also, I don't know why I didn't think about it earlier, but this could be a masterpiece poison run. Like, I could commit to both strategies. Because it's not like masterpiece is an enhanced inscription. You can't build around it in that sense. So, like, if we're going to do an enhanced inscription, it could be poison. We'd take weakness exposure in that case, which would mean no, like, predicted pain or go-get or anything like that. It would be exclusively centered around poison scaling, which is fine. Though there are a lot of reasons to have go-getter on masterpiece runs, so a little counter synergistic. I'm not committing to poison or anything like that. It's just an idea. I didn't like that I passed on that decayed heart in that shot, but I'm just desperately looking for a masterpiece currently. Oh, you're behind me, cheater. Also, these common chests, can they actually just get lost? And they drop 2 rares? Okay. I see how it is, man. You're gonna be a common chest and be a rare chest in disguise, actually. Okay. You could have just not done the extra steps and given me what I asked for. Yeah, she's done. She can't ult anymore, so the threat is gone. Not that this guy isn't a threat. He actually is. But, we're done with him. He's a wuss. Can't believe he escaped there, though. I love that you can knock around these guys very easily with Monkey. I don't think there's any other Skul in the game that can do it quite as well. You can actually, like, fling them in the pits and stuff. In Act 4, specifically. Trash, but we'll take it, I guess. Not committing to the genie just yet. We don't need to. There's no point in spending bone shards. Because, like, with... Like, the skulls we have currently aren't really necessarily about, like, the skulls themselves aren't what we're really building around. We're building around, like, pretty much just the masterpiece item we have, which is kind of weird. This run is not bad currently, but if I don't change something soon and get, like, good stuff, it will turn bad. But, we're fine for now. We'll be fine in Leona Sisters fight. We got iframes. It's not like we're holding an omen or anything. Not yet. Get back to me in a couple. Okay, yeah, that omen, that's not, yeah. Still not holding an omen. Nice try, though, Mr. Omen. You piece of shit. The worst omen by far. Nothing even comes close. It's like genuinely the only omen that is inconsiderable in every single build. I don't even know what they were thinking when they made it. I just think the devs hate Hidden Blade. That's my conspiracy. Alright, good shot, please. We also need some gold percent gain. We have a little bit, but not enough. Also could take this and hedge my bets a little bit. Like, maybe not full send into physical. I mean, we got shit we don't need like this, so I'm going to take it. Hold on to it for now. It's money well spent, just in case. This is a good item to have. It's the kind of stuff we're looking for here. I'm also tempted to grab this. If I'm hedging my bets into magic damage a little bit. If I were to do that, I would probably take this. But it's a Wind Gust Gargoyle, so pretty nasty. If that was Petrify, I'd probably take it. If I were to buy this, what would I get rid of? I don't know. You know what? Let's not full send too hard into mixed damage potential. I'm pretty certain I want to do a physical run, but we'll see. I have Revenge. Wait, do I? Oh yeah, I do have Revenge. I just noticed that I healed that HP I took. Nice, man. That's good vibes. Revenge runs are like, you turn your brain off and you just like, I don't know, watch your second monitor while you play Skul the Hero Slayer. If you're ever doing a distracted Skul run and you are like doing something else at the same time, just build Heritage. Nice and simple, free win. You don't even gotta think about it. We even have stun too to make it even more brainless. I'm actually gonna take this. Because we have enough bone shards to upgrade my monkey. And I'm looking for some good items to really send this run into a direction. Like, we have a bunch of, like, haphazard stuff. But we don't have a solidified goal yet, so... Everything's just kind of duct taped together at this point. And it's working. But... I want a real focus. Also, my nose is destroying me right now. Fulgent is a focus. I mean, it's not a focus. I don't know why I said that. But it's a thing, you know? It's good. We can get rid of that. I'm glad I went into this this item room. Because now I have Fulgent on potential, which really maybe potentially makes it a mixed damage run. Which means the Stone of the Air pickup was good. Sometimes you just grab a Stone of the Air if you see it in Act 2 and hedge your bets, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But it might work out here. Boom. Alright, this should be Leona Sisters if I had to take a guess. Got lots of money for this upcoming shop in Act 3. Things are looking good. I don't have last resistance, so I have to get my gamer goggles on. I have to take this very seriously. If I don't, things will get very gnarly, so... Let me squeak my chair as I situate myself in it. In some gamer posture. Eyes focused. Brain just went up 30 IQ points. It's time. Lag is not happening on the screen. It's a beautiful day to win. Okay, they are really, really going for it here. We also have revenge, so even if I play badly. Got lots of safety. Oh, she's stuck. That was pretty risky what I did there. Definitely not something I should be doing. Yeah, this is where my damage is going to start showing its ugly face. Like, we do not have good damage. Like, I barely did even close to enough to this sister. Might mean that I really have to try and force the merry-go-round here. Because we don't want to be stuck in phase 2 for very long. If phase 2 is a problem, if phase 1 is a problem, phase 2 will certainly be a problem, so... Okay, that's another situation where I don't need to be pushing that button. Without, like, arachna scaling, that's a really risky skill to use. You definitely want something like arachna scaling or, damn it! Or Manatech 3, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm just focused. I'm in hyper-focus mode. I really shouldn't even be talking. But I'm a yapper. Man, that missed. I hate this. Okay. We leave her alone now. No! Okay, Sphinx, you tried to grief me, and that's fucked up. You're already a quintessence that pretty much no one even knows, no one even considers you. And here I am using you. And you're gonna betray me? Alright, this is good. This is perfect. No! Wait, no! No! My hard work! This is... If anyone was ever curious what happens if you kill them both at the same time, that's what happens. It doesn't reward you, it punishes you. It's bullshit. I wasn't trying to kill them both at the same time. You fucking asshole game. God damn it. I was doing it right, you dumb... Urgh. We should be fine. We should be fine. Just use our iframes where we need to. I don't even... What hit them at... I think it was Mana Eater that did the double kill. Ow. I was about to say we seem to be doing... We seem to be just about out of here. But then I remembered this is Leona's sister's fight, and it can go wrong in literally a second. And, like, right now, it can go wrong now. Lately, those hitboxes have felt very janky to me. Ah, like that, like that. 43 damage, why? Jesus Christ, man. All of that because, like, the Mana Eater killed them both at the same time. What? Just so rude. We could have been out here, like, a whole minute and a half earlier because of if that hadn't happened to me. That's a Mana Eater. I knew I saw it. That's also an Invisible Knife, which is, like, a mixed damage enabler that I kind of, if I'm going mixed damage, need. But I could also just swap away from this genie. I think I'm going to take this. This is an interesting crossroads that I'm at. It's looking like all the stuff I was building towards up to this point maybe don't matter anymore. This can go, because we're not going treasure 4 at this point. It's just not happening. So we can just take this and be confused at what this run's future looks like. That's a finger flick, which is an interesting decision. So it's like it's not looking like I'm going poison. I don't take finger flick here, I don't think, because even though we do have stun, it's only on our monkey. And also, I think we're gonna probably end up going go-getter with like hopefully I see another invisible knife and we can get like magic damage on our monkey, and then it's just a simple thing from there. But who knows? This run is still very confusing to me. We have no clear vision. Also, maybe my Sphinx take earlier, this is where maybe it shows it bears fruit. Because I took that thing speculatively for this act to see if we could find the minigame I hate so much. It'd be really nice if that minigame showed up on the time where I'm prepared for it. Hint to the fucking gnomes in this, the RNG producing gnomes in this game's AI that dictate all the outcomes, because it's sentient AI, of course. Make this work for me. Also, I'm hoping we're not going to be lowering our doors, but I have a bad feeling the shop is after this area. None of this is what I'm looking for. We pass. I have a bad feeling we're going to get an ultimate golem here. Nope, we stopped it. Okay, that's all I care about there. Nothing else matters. Just make sure that shit doesn't happen and we're cool. Accidentally faced the wrong way there, but it's fine. We gotta deal with the Frieza now. And I can't tell if we're at the shop yet. I thought maybe I'd be able to tell from there. No, we are not. Okay, perfect. That's good. It's actually good. Unless this starts going very badly and I take a bunch of damage here. We do have the halfling though, so like even if I did take a bunch of damage, all of a sudden she's there to help. We're gonna free her, by the way, because I don't think I'm gonna need her on this run, because I got Genie and he got iframes on deck, and it's the same thing. My dear friend, oh my, I could kill you. Why don't you eat that? The audacity to ask me to eat a flower. And then she gives me the tastiest one she has when I don't even need it. I'm not even hungry, dude. Alright, we need to stop you. You're gonna run wild over here if I don't do something. Man, dude, Sphinx does 0 damage. It's kind of crazy. What's the cooldown on Sphinx? I'm curious. 30? Psh. Very curious about multi-stack Quints with the Heritage Enhanced. It's, something I asked some audience members on a Twitch stream recently to test, and apparently it's not that great. But, I thought maybe for a second that, because they tested Hydra, and that's a 20-second cooldown. So I thought maybe if Sphinx had like a 40 or 50-second cooldown or something, then it would be a decent Quint for Heritage Enhanced. Alas, doesn't appear to be the case. Frost Skull, I'll probably take that. In fact, I'm going to take that because we do need a magic damage attacker if we're going into mixed damage. Also, let's get the flask. No gold piece left behind. That's 2 gold pieces, bro, or something around that. What if I'm short 2 gold pieces in the shop? I'm not going Masterpiece at this point, I'm fairly certain. So we need to give up on Masterpiece. Yeah, let's just ignore it. I'll take this. We can lose, actually, I could take this to keep my revenge if I'm feeling especially terrified. Let's get rid of that and grab that. Wait, why is Masterpiece showing up all the second? Come on, dude. Here's Misfortune. Oh, here's a prohibited book. Can I easily awaken this? Technically, yes. Let's get rid of this. I don't like losing out on gold percent gain. Let's get rid of this. What am I saying? That goes. But it even allows me to refresh the shop. Solar sword, please. This is bullshit. Fuck this game, man. This game sucks, dude. So now every single masterpiece item I was looking for shows up. Sounds about right to me. I'll take the purple flirt. Good day. And by that I mean bad day. Screw you. But now we have incentivization to hit these enemies with our skills as often as we can. You're not summoning the ultimate golem, although maybe I should have let them to get more enemies to hit with my skills. But that's like a min-max that almost certainly can't be worth it. It's fucking... like, those enemies are terrible, so... Now I have a lot of incentivization to use the magic staff skill, which is pretty funny. Normally a skill I think is, like, pretty dangerous to use, and it is, for the record. We're still in danger whenever we press it, but, helps me awaken my prohibited book. And that's what matters the most to me. We got it pretty late, so it's going to be a little touch and go getting it there. I'll probably use it as often as I can, in giant groups especially. Like here, there's a bunch of slimes. We're going to press it here. Okay, they're summoning a normal golem, although I can't let that run wild either. Here, I'm just going to play a little safe. I didn't mean to break out there. What happened to all these enemies? They're fucking dying to, Oh, also Sin? Yo! Oh, it's a good Sin, too. Don't mind if I do. Alright, this is a Sin run all of a sudden. Mixed damage can take a hike. We don't need it. Dude, it's so good that that the devs fixed Sin. For the longest time, I had so many issues with Sin. Because, like, it was extremely rare. And, didn't really... like, there was just no reason to build it because, you got the same effect from mixed damage, except it's way easier to get mixed damage. Actually, I don't even know if I necessarily mind her, her ulting here. Because we're not in danger. And I want to make sure I get every hit I can for the Demonomicon here. I think, yeah, we already got all the hits, so we can get out of here now. We probably already had the hits before that, but I wasn't certain, and I didn't want to risk it, so... like, this is a very simple adventurer fight because we have iframes, like... or I guess we don't have iframes out the wazoo anymore. But, something a lot of people, at least, don't immediately notice about Froskull is he has some of the best iframes in the game on his swap. Like, some of the most OP iframes you can get, he has. Because, watch this. That's like 3 seconds. That's like, I think, the longest amount of iframes that are completely risk-free in the entire game. It's crazy how powerful it is. So that's why we love Froskull. And why he easily could be an S+ tier skull. I just don't think he's got quite the damage that others have. But, like, defensively, very overpowered. Alright, let's make sure that we use our good skill here to farm. We're at 100 already, which is really nice. We're making extremely good progress. Here, I'll just hit you once. I'd rather use this in giant groups to really capitalize and maximize on the min-maxing. These meteors are pretty annoying, though. I could probably get rid of them for something. That is not super... oh, also I have Treasure 4. Wait, where's my Treasure 4 chest? Almost left that shit behind. I didn't even notice until a second ago that I have it. Am I getting rid of it as easy as it came? Artifact, 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 artifact. So all of these are... but also I'm about to lose revenge. So this can also go. If that's going, then I think I'd rather ditch this before I ditch this. Because I like the gold percent gain. The wheel, I don't know if I'm keeping it, but it does give me mana cycle. And you can't go wrong with mana cycle. Alright, we're gonna hit him where it hurts. Oh, you're awake? Okay. Right, that's a little risky of me, but worth it. See those iframes? They're very good. Yeah, this is pure chaos. All right, we got it. 163. Not too shabby. This run's looking to be a really, really, really good one. Not taking that. That's bait. This is not bait though, but I also get artifact here again. Little annoying, but not the end of the world, I suppose. Get down here, Mr. Frieza. I heard him do the and then he went into the fucking laser beam attack. That's not the laser beam attack noise. You're fucking cheating, dude. You've gotten away with it for too long. That's one of the most cheating NPCs really ever. Period. He definitely makes top 10. Top 5 even. So I'm calling him out. I'm going to be the brave one here. Frieza's an asshole. Also, I could have ability swap here, but I want to save my money for the shop. So, pass. Bye. I'm getting lucky with the bone shards too, man. This is exactly my kind of run. The game has heard my pleas of bad RNG lately, except the shop, of course. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I'll take the bone shards. Oh well. We still have treasure for it. We have a lot of gold percent gain, so it's fine. What's one bad room? You fucker. Oh, I got out of it. Get owned. Oh, no. Stop it, guys. They got him. Unbelievable. What happened? The meteors or something. If it was the meteors, I'm actually going to lose my mind. Like, get out of here, you fucking meteors. I've had it with you. No one likes you. Really, no one does like the meteors. They're pretty bad. Like, arms enhanced, chef's kiss, good enhanced inscription, artifact enhanced, dog shit. 0 out of 10. Exclusively because the meteors just miss all the time. Like, what are these uniques, man? I'm getting so lucky. Honestly, I'm owed it, though. Like, the game has been so rude lately with bone shards in particular. It's been driving me crazy. Like, what did I do? No! Okay, I'm just going to pause and get out of that. If you didn't know, you can pause the game there and you get out of the animation early. It doesn't really help you. You still take the damage, but if you want to save time... Like, tip to speedrunners, if you ever get caught in that, just pause the game and unpause it, and you get out immediately. Still take the damage, but it's a time save, so. But if you get stuck in that at all, you lose time, so. It is what it is, you know? It is what it frickin' is. Alright, this Chimera should be fine. Shouldn't be scary or nothing. We'll see, though. I do have last resistance, so if I do get into trouble here, we should be able to keep our reassembly. Also, I didn't see the room that I was talking about, of course. I didn't expect to, but it would have been really cool if it showed up. I thought this game was cool, man. Alright, yeah, we got decent damage, I would say. Maybe a little behind. Not really, actually. I think what it is like, I feel like we're going a little slow, but I think it's just because I don't quite have the item quality I'm looking for yet. Sure, we have the wheel. Sure, we have Mana Eater, which are good. But I would like to have some crit items, maybe. Keep in mind, we did get Spokesman of the Mist crit rate, so like I have decent crit rates just sitting here doing nothing. If I had Invisible Knife with Misfortune, I think we'd have 50% crit rate. Nothing decent here. This is not horrible, but we don't need mixed damage. We need raw magic. Not that I still couldn't take this. Excuse me, is there anything here that could go? I don't think so. Do we have... We don't... Oh, we do have Wisdom. Okay, never mind. What's my enhanced inscription going to be? Not Treasure 4. I'm not going Treasure 4, even though it would be smart. I don't want to be that overpowered. Let's just break this. The shop will give me all the bounty I want. I believe. Go-getter for sure. Or maybe weakness exposure. Probably not. Probably just go-getter, because you know, here's go-getter, go-getter, go-getter in the future. That's only 3. Could be predicted pain. You know what? Let's hold off. I think this is one of those sit and wait situations. Legendary Frost Skull, very quick, very nice and easy, thanks to the RNG being kind to me. A little arachno scaling here, and I'm locking my odds here, at least for Act 4 to go smoothly. Anything can happen, so we'll hold off our true judgment. This is a nasty act. I do have oh, look at these guys in the, they're chilling in the walls, but I do have glass body to help me and make me have a little more defense. Oh, this is an area where a bunch of enemies show up. Don't mind if I farm you guys a little bit, please and thank you. Not to the detriment of the run, though. Okay, I've had it. You've overstayed your welcome big time, buddy. Alright. We're at 285. We're making good progress. We should be able to finish it without a problem. I see no reason why we would not be able to. Hopefully we get a not immediate shop as well. Garbage items. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Or not. I mean, this is a good farming position, I guess. Come here, you guys. All of you, gather up. Thank you. 311, not too shabby. Don't fuck around with the lanterns. You know, when I first encountered the lanterns early on in the Dark Mirror update, and that's like the first Urna I've gotten, wow. But early on in the Dark Mirror update, I did not agree with people that, like, I thought the lanterns were people were over, like, complaining about them. I thought they were, like, fine. I fucking hate them now. Like, I'm with people. They suck. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here into the shop. Duel on a clone stamp is actually pretty nice. I'm not holding on to treasure 4, so let's take... No. This. Take that as an opportunity to ditch our gold % gain. We also haven't fixed our pedestal yet, but we'll get around to that. Probably Fulgendon goes. Let's not open that without gold % gain. What is this, man? That's crit. Magic gunpowder. Is that too memey? I could get rid of this. In fact, I think I will. Which means I really, really want Misfortune. Like, 32 is good and all. Where is that coming from, actually? Why does it say 32? Where's that coming from? What? I am a little confused. Oh, the food. It's always the food. The food always throws me off. Whenever I have like a source of something and I don't know what it is, it's the food every time. Like whenever I buy food, I don't even think of it as like an extra effect. I just buy it for the healing. I don't care if it's a negative or positive effect. I just buy it because it's like sometimes you just gotta heal, man. Actually, let's see if this is a skull room. I can't remember what the reward was when I ended this room, but maybe I'll get lucky and it's a skull room and we'll get a dupe. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, I really wouldn't want to play a double. Oh, thank God. Oh. I did not want to play that. That would have been bad vibes. Take my perfectly good double nat legendaries, or not nat legendaries, double built up legendaries, even worse because that's like actual resource investment. Take my perfectly good double legendaries and take like a really scary double unique duo that I have to build up the legendary without fucking I don't even have Manatech 3, or I guess, yeah, Manatech 3, that's the one. The benchmark to even begin to play that character. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't want that duped right now. Early game now, I'll take that. Even a mid-game dupe. And I've done late game dupes before. If I see a dupe, I take a dupe. It's just, you have to. But I would not be happy about that one. Hey, all of y'all piggies, gather up if you would not ask. Alright, now I don't fuck around with executioners ever, so he's already done too much damage to me. You fucking bitch! God, I despise these things. Now I'm gonna have a scary adventurer fight because of that. Such a fucker, man. I mean, I did jump into very easily dodgeable attacks there. I don't have anyone to blame but myself, but I'm still pissed. Like, I reserve the right to be pissed, even if I'm the fuck up. There's actually a good number of dupes I don't want here. I don't want this. I don't want this, although this wouldn't be horrible. This is my mana cycle, so I feel like I should keep it. I'm gonna sell it. I can get mana cycle back on something else. The clone step is the only other thing I'm kind of iffy on. Everything else I'm fine with. That's a bad dupe, kind of. It just no. It doesn't come. I get gold acquisition from it, so I guess it's fine. But I'm going to end up getting rid of that by the time this run is over for sure. Gives me treasure 4 back. But like that does nothing except for the gold acquisition. But thankfully 100% gold. 100% gold percent. Pretty good. Pretty good. Only when I'm killing enemies though, so it's not like flat. Okay, we don't even have to think about our oh, I hate how she stands in the pools. Let's get our heads in the game. I don't want to lose my last resistance here. I'd rather lose it in the Joan fight if I'm going to lose it at all. Okay, there it goes. Alright, really get my head in the game here. I'm not using that other skill anymore on the monkey. It's risky. She's being very nasty. She's ulting, okay. You can manipulate this ult if you're playing your cards right. Okay, I'm lucky I didn't actually lose my reassembly there, I think. I didn't exactly play my cards right, as I said. I'm going to use it there because we can stun and immediately jump into it, but I'm going to be very careful about when I use that skill. It's risky. Can you move? She's literally just standing in that corner of despair, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Thankfully, what's the word I'm looking for? I played my cards right there. I wasn't too hasty. That's what I'm trying to fucking say, for the love of God. Alright, immediately send this Arachna Shrine all the way up. Start boosting our HP as well. We don't need damage. We're fine on that department. I probably should have spent a little more in HP there, because we lost our last resistance, so it's going to be a little touch and go here. I'm a little nervous. Hoping everything will... Oh my god! Oh. That's what I get for not reading prefixes, man. We can actually stop being as gung-ho as we have been up to this point about grinding out these groups to get as many procs as possible, because we're like guaranteed awakening it at this point. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when I get awoken now. So like if I see a big group here, I don't have to take the time to grind it out, because it's a little risky to do that, you know? And just play the game and try and focus on living. Especially getting to the shop with every piece of me intact so I can heal. And that's a nice NPC to see this late into the Act 4. Always like seeing her later than earlier. Because Act 4 Part 2 is really scary. She's extremely fast to talk to as well, so even though there was a bunch of lanterns coming at me, I knew I'd get away from her before they got their chance to sink their hooks into me. Beautiful. I think a shocking amount of my damage is currently coming from my gunpowder sword, which is pretty funny. Like the odds of seeing a invisible knife at this point are pretty freaking low. But I still got that copium flowing through my veins. I've gotten crazier stuff at different times in runs, so come on game, work with me. Rare concentration on that from me. You never see it. I do have to acknowledge it's actually a pretty powerful move whenever you concentrate it. I remember there was someone in my... I think it was Lucas, actually. Shouts to Lucas. Though I don't think he watches my YouTube videos. He just watches me on Twitch. But he was saying that like it's good to concentrate on that skill, and I was very adamant about it not being good. And I have to acknowledge it's one of the better ones. I still more often than times don't than do concentrate, but it's fine. You can do it. It's good. And our Demonomicon just awoke. I don't know if you saw that, so like I'm gonna do it there. Whenever it's safe, I'll probably do it, if I remember. Bye. Y'all can just fizzle out while I do this. And yet, somehow, they're still coming. They truly are the worst. And they don't count as kills on your, like if you're doing a Forbidden Sword, they don't count as kills, so you're shit out of luck there if you were hoping that they would. I think this is the point where we ditch this. I could go Wisdom 4 here. We're using our basics enough for this to work and be functional, so. And the ring. Sometimes you just get lucky. However, that does... Maybe I do go Treasure Enhanced here. I could have it as a treat, because we have this Lunar Ring, right? If I'm going Treasure Enhanced, I don't take Wisdom here. I take, Brawl? No. Mutant. But, like, here's the thing, right, guys? I'm going to make a genuine effort to avoid Treasure Enhanced, okay? Like, because I understand. Like, no one's complained, but I know people out there probably have treasure enhanced fatigue. It's too powerful. But, like, this run just naturally got treasure enhanced. Like, the treasure items I have, I'm not holding on to just to force treasure enhanced. I just found them, and they make sense on the build. So, like, I don't know. It would be foolish to not have, to not take it here. Especially because I have this lunar ring that can turn into a, Argent Moon. And, like, it would just stay as a lunar ring if I enhanced Wisdom. And also, Wisdom enhanced is not even, like, that good. It's not bad. I've seen people say it's bad. It's not. But it's not great. So, like, forcing a weaker inscription on this build just doesn't really make a lot of sense. But I can just have a good one. Even though it's too good. You know, that much is still true, but, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. Also, we need to get rid of this Sphinx. I'll probably take a Quintessence as the reward in the upcoming Joan chest. As long as I get offered one. Or maybe I'm just taking Sphinx to the end of a run. Which is not something I ever thought I would do. You're an asshole, dude. Alright. Nothing good here. Never saw an invisible knife. Or I did, but I didn't take it. What was it I took instead again? Oh, it was this. Yeah, it was the Nether Mana Suppressor. So, not a bad decision. It's like, I got something really good out of it. I don't know if it's, it probably was the right choice, I guess. I was about to say I don't know if it was, but it probably was. Because, like, Invisible Knife is good and all, but, like, this dense damage scaling feels pretty nice, too, if I'm keeping it real. We got a Gunpowder Sword instead, so. And it's doing essentially the same thing, you know? It's just a weaker version of it. I like the beat on this basic attack. Damn, dude, I didn't know that Frostkull was a musician. That's a fucking fat beat, dude. Alright, Joan, you're done for. If I had... Oh, I do have a way to stun you. I'm stopping her from summoning her orbs. Fuck you. You're not getting those orbs. No, I don't do that ever. Or at least I don't do it most of the time if I feel like it's going to have an impact on the run. But, like, we're going to beat her with 0 issues. So, like, she's not getting her orbs. And I discovered the glitch. It's my glitch. I get to... If I discovered something, I get to use it freely. We also could have done it with freeze, too. But I chose to do it with stun. Probably making it harder on myself, but... That just makes it all the more impressive that I landed it. It's actually a pretty tight thing to land, too. I made it look easy there, but it's not easy. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, normally she would have the orb spinning around her, but as you can see, they're not here. It's because I interrupted her from doing it, and she never does it. Like, it's something she does at the start of the fight, and she never does it again during the fight. So the game doesn't expect that you are able to actually stop her from doing it, so they don't check that you did it, so... She doesn't get him. And then I get an easier win. That's a... Oh my god. Okay, thank god this is here. Because I said I'm taking a Quint here. Would have been pretty funny if I got stuck with Balrog. I probably would have just kept the Sphinx if I'm keeping it a buck. Although, Sin Balrog, I guess, is kind of cool. But he can't crit, so... Yeah, I'm not doing it. It's just bad, but... It's cool to imagine a world where that did happen. And a world where Balrog wasn't a terrible quintessence. Anyways, is it more go-getter, 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 go-getter in the future? Yeah, that's enough go-getter for me. Good shit. Can we max this shrine? No, we can't, but it's fine. We don't have a ton of max HP here, excuse me, but we have enough. We also have enough damage percent, so we don't need to bother with the Arachna damage percent shrine. Which more than often than not is the shrine you shouldn't build into. If you have like really big damage problems, you should prioritize it, but most of the time you prioritize max HP and skill cooldown and attack speed. Especially skill cooldown and attack speed. That's the main one. That's Misfortune, but we don't care about that. No. No. Will there be an invisible... Actually, I should take this. We'll never know if there was an invisible knife behind there, because I'd rather have the actual good thing, the shield. Anyways, here's my kit. And it's not even done scaling. It's going to scale even further. Although I do need to decide... We probably ditch this, I would imagine. Because I need to get rid of an item when we get treasure enhanced, and it's probably this. Yeah. It's really the only one that makes sense. Alright, let's go. Let's friggin' go, dude. Hiya! This hero is probably not going to fare very well against us. I had to just take a wild guess. I think he's going to have a bad time. But maybe I fuck up. Maybe I'm too chill-pilled right now. I'm just grilling over here and then I get absolutely domed. It's possible. Maybe even likely. That's why I gotta get my gamer goggles on. But the build is good, so I'm not too worried. Alright, buddy. Let's see what you got. Can you stand up to me and my awesome power? Or are you going to fall like all the others? Pathetic. Loser. Don't forget to use my basics with my demon sword. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, demon sword of the end. Very edgy. Use our iframes there. Like, the run right now isn't even doing that good of damage. But it will be once we get to our treasure enhanced. All I need to do until that point is hold on. Hiya! And keep playing well. More importantly than anything else. Got to use those iframes that we got. So we hit list that, which is very nice. But can we get out of here with our last resistance intact? Probably. Feeling pretty good. But you never know. Definitely not hitlisting it. I'm curious if we'll be able to stop him before he, or send him into phase 2 immediately after he finishes this portion. I think so. I think we've done enough. If not actually done enough, we're just about there. The stun might send me enough, or get me enough time to get over. I think he skipped. Yeah, he skipped the roar. He's in phase 2 right now. So, like, we're in a point where he can siphon. This is what he does. I think if you interrupt him, I still don't really know how it works, honestly. Like, sometimes he just chooses to not do the roar, it seems. I also am suspicious that it's attached to damage and how quickly you're hurting him. Use that skill to escape. He might roar here. Yep, he is. Sometimes he'll do this after he does that, which is interesting. The AI on this fight is very bizarre. I feel like I know it pretty well, but sometimes he throws a curveball at me. Is he even roaring for phase 3? He might be in phase... No, he's in phase 3. He's literally in phase 3 right now. Or is he? I can't tell. I'm going to act like he is and expect to get siphoned at any moment. No. This is phase 3. This is the roar. Okay, yeah. Very interesting AI from the hero today. He actually threw me off. And he almost never does. I almost always know what he's doing at all times, but he actually got me here. I'm gonna say it. Very bizarre. You're weird, bro. Be normal, challenge, Dark Hero, please. Anyways, he's dead, so it doesn't even matter. And now comes the true power scaling of this run. Alright. Let's friggin' go, dude. This is definitely looking like a win. In fact, it probably is. I'd have to be a fool at this point to lose this run with the treasure enhanced. Ugh. I feel dirty. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel dirty taking this. It is pretty dirty. I'm not proud of it, but the game kind of forced me, or it didn't really force me, but it offered the way to treasure enhanced, and I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Of course, take the best one. And there's our Argent Moon, and look at our damage now. Oh, boy. Well, it's not actually that. Yeah, we have our Wisdom Enhanced going now. Let's see what it actually is. It's still very high. To an absurd degree. Yeah. Is this what I'm leaving behind? Like I said, probably. I don't get Artifact 6 if I do this, but do I really care? Not really. I'd rather have all these other things. Yeah, I could get rid of this, I guess, but I like Brawl more than I like Artifact 6, so Artifact 6 can take a hike. Don't need you, don't want you. Alright, Sir Dark Skull, if that is your real name, you're just gonna die. And I don't take pride in this. Like, you know, it is what it is. But you're done for. I am even a little scared. Maybe foolishly so. Overconfidence could lead to my inevitable demise. But I'm not afraid. Yep. Send him into this attack. He's already not having a good time. Is he going to leap into the air? Yep. Oh! He's not doing the jump into the air thing. Interesting. I guess I'm just dealing too much damage to him too quickly. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Dark Skull. I'm sorry, Haxa community. Like I said, I make an active effort to avoid this enhanced inscription just because it's too good. But I just saw the opportunity and I took it. Sue me. Oh. Is he doing... Oh, I thought he was doing his ultimate. Okay, here's the ultimate. This is the scarier one. You don't want to see this one. You'd rather see the one where he disappears and punches down at you. That's like the... Oh, we're also sending him immediately into the Giga ult. We dealt that much damage to him, so... No Speed Skull section after this. He's going to go into balance. Oh, he's already unstoppable. Okay. If I get hit by his by this attack coming up, I won't even lose because of the glass body. So like I'm not really, I have nothing to be afraid of. I dodged it anyway, but like even if I didn't dodge it, we would have been fine. He hit me pretty good there though. Speed Skull because he didn't do it the first time. And he's dead. Alright. We sent his head flying into the air. Oh, I can't do it again? So here's the thing. Tibia, probably the pick if I'm being objective, but Pelvis is interesting. Femur of Despair isn't. I mean, it's definitely Tibia. I'm not taking it though. I'm already dirty enough with this. I'm gonna take the Pelvis. I'm already dirty enough with this fucking disgusting treasure enhanced. The Tibia would just be extra dirty, but like it definitely is the pick because of the gunpowder sword and the brawl and all the item damage and I'm doing it's just the pick. But let's not. Pelvis is also good. We're using our basics enough, and even if I'm not, I get the damage scaling from the Pelvis fragments, so that also works out. Get down here. Oh, you're doing that again? Okay. What are you doing, Alexander? Yeah. Okay, Alexander. Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever seen him take that pattern before. Maybe once or twice. Usually he doesn't summon the walls like that unless he does it immediately. So, yeah. Alright, buddy. Let's friggin' go. Use a little bit of Frost Skull action here. I'll even concentrate. Let me get my gamer goggles on, actually, because like I was saying at the start of this video, I feel like my performance in Alexander is suboptimal. It's worse than it is even in Dark Skull. So, I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. So let me focus. He's going to do the, there's like an audio cue in the music. I think it's just like the part in the song that you're at when he does that is pretty consistent. So like whenever the music lulls like that, that's how you know he's going to summon the orbs. Okay, we stopped him from summoning both of those orbs. Didn't even mean to. Or I mean both of those cannons, I should say. Okay, we broke that one. We want to get through this one as quickly as possible. This is where I always start going wrong in the Alexander fight. Is like when it's one arm and not two. This is where I always especially go wrong. So, you know what? I'm gonna take my time. Let's actually play this phase out. I probably should start doing this and actually learning how to dodge it properly. So I'm gonna still hit him, but I'm going to spend my time in this because this is how I learned Dark Skull, is taking it slow. I need to especially get good at this. Okay. Oh, it hit me. Did you see that? Do I have heirloom? I do have heirloom. So yeah, it did hit me. I saw my heirloom break. I'm going to take my time here too. He always does like multiple waves here. I got hit there. Interesting. He has like this one attack that I almost never see where he like summons a rotating cannon. Probably should let him do that if he's going to. And try and learn it. Because, like, we have lots of room for, like, we're not in a rush here, although it looks like he's going to die passively to my things. Yeah, he literally died to mystery. I probably shouldn't have attacked him as much. I'm going to do this, especially on really powerful runs. I'm going to start trying to do that, because, like, that portion of the fight is especially scary. There's no reason to go slow here, because the Hail Marys are terrible. Most runs can kill this guy before he does anything. It's too scary, so I'm just going to kill him. If my run has to live through the Hail Mary, something is terribly wrong. So there's no point in learning how to survive that. And he is out of here. Loser. Bye-bye. Let's do this for the victory screen. It's not a very good one, but it's just like you can't really beat it by much here. That's not bad. It's not terrible. We can see the cliff side here, which is that means this is a teleport, by the way, which is interesting. There's like distinction in skills. There's some really obvious ones, but some skills just dislocate where your hitbox is. Some make your hitbox disappear and reappear at different spots. Obviously, Little Bones head toss is one obvious one where you disappear and reappear, but Hunt actually is one where you disappear and reappear. This apparently is one where you disappear and reappear. There's a few of them, so the fact that we can see this ledge here just means my hitbox disappeared from over here and reappeared over here, and then created the line afterwards. So a little bit of interesting nerd information there for you guys. But GG's. Treasure enhanced. Shameful. But it allowed me to get this Argent Moon. And isn't that what it's all about? Sin Monkey was pretty cool, though. Sin's back in a big way, guys. I used to always say it, like, Sin is useless, it's worthless. And I was correct when I said this, by the way. I wasn't wrong. Because it was rare, and you only got it in Act 3. Most of the time, your run, if it was going to be using a physical and a magic thing together, you already would have spec'd into mixed damage, and you didn't need Sin. But they did partially fix Sin, where they made it more common. And that's enough to make Sin a lot more usable than it usually was, especially good Sin items. But the problem with Sins still exists where some of the items never appear. Like certain items appear way more. Chase and Treasure are like the most common ones. And then you'll occasionally see some of the other ones. And then there's, I think it's Wrath or something. One of the Sins, I'm pretty sure it's Wrath, is like extremely overpowered. They have it on like the wiki where you can look at it and see what it does. But it literally doesn't appear. I don't think it can. So, pretty annoying. It's like the most powerful Sin item by far. I think it's like Sin Rapidity, and it increases your attack speed by 100% or something like that. It's actually crazy, but it's just not, it never shows up. So, I do wish they would fix Sin truly to make all the items equally be able to appear. Maybe that's like a Bach patch you could release in the future. Who knows? But, maybe someday we'll be lucky and get to use the Rapidity Sin item because it's like ridiculously overpowered. But Sin is just an interesting inscription. I'm glad it's good now and you can actually use it. Aside from that, the run itself, ignoring Treasure Enhanced, which I just got the ring and the Sin item, and I had the staff, so it just made sense to use it. Was very good, obviously. Definitely would have struggled more without Treasure Enhanced, but the run I think still would be a winner regardless, because we just had a lot going for us. If I didn't have Treasure, I would have had Wisdom Enhanced, and we would have still had like good damage percent regardless. Probably around 1200 actually. So like how this run was performing normally without Wisdom Enhanced. Well, actually maybe like around 1000 or something. I don't know actually, because we also were getting a bunch of damage percent from the extra collection desire that we get whenever our inscriptions are doubled. I don't know. Basically, point being, Treasure Enhanced is too powerful, and it's just too much, man. Like I said, I'm not going to be using it much. I'm going to use it sparingly whenever it just makes sense, I guess. And this was one of those situations, but don't worry, I'm not going to take it all the time. If I wanted to win streak and just exclusively focus on winning, I think I'd bring this to the end of every single run. Like, literally all of them. Because it's just that powerful. It's too powerful. Southpaw, you got it. You guys are crazy over there. I never thought they would outdo a Clone Stamp Masterpiece, Clone, which some of you guys might have not even been playing the game when Clone existed, it was the most powerful thing by a lot back in the day. It probably still is the most powerful thing by a lot. But this definitely is like the second most powerful thing they've ever added into the game is Treasure Enhanced specifically. But that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all a ton. I don't know why I'm saying it like this. I'll just do my usual outro. But I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the support, especially over the past couple of months with the Myths DLC. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.